in personal life. So the move went well. We actually had, it was kind of a pain because the movers, when we were moving, my husband took a day off of work, and the movers came, and they showed up, and the trailer they'd brought, the truck trailer they brought, was too small for all of our things, even though we'd had our house appraised. Like, the mover had come to the house and appraised it, so they should have known. But anyway, we have a lot of, like, solid wood furniture, and it's nice and big, and I think it was taking up more space than they expected. But anyway, so they had to go get another trailer. Well, that day in Austin, we had, actually, it happened a lot of the country, but we had this kind of like crazy freak like cold front, and it was like a crazy thunderstorm, and hey, Jack, good boy. It was this crazy thunderstorm with hail, and I'm talking big hail. They said like golf ball size hail. So while they were going to get the trailer, all this started happening. So they were like, yeah, we really don't want to move your stuff out in this. And obviously, what am I going to say? No, come and do it. So I was like, okay. So we made arrangements that they would come and move it the next day. And I was just going to stay the night. Well, the thing is, though, is that I didn't really have anything because I hadn't planned on staying there. So I had to make do with what I had, you know, which was wear the same clothes. I had to unpack a blanket to sleep on a mattress with like no sheet on it. It was so annoying. And there was no food because I'd already like turned off the fridge. So what did I do? I think Kyle ordered pizza for me or something before we left, my husband, and so I could eat that the next day. But I don't know, whatever. It was just very inconvenient. But then the next day the movers were supposed to come at a certain time, and they ended up coming like 2 hours later because obviously they had another job that day because they hadn't planned on moving us again, and so they finally showed up, and the movers, the actual movers, you know, were so nice, and they were so careful with their items, so I don't have any complaints about that, but it was just a pain. But anyway, because they showed up late, there was no way they could get to Houston and get to our storage facility before 9 o'clock, which is when the doors lock. So they had to rearrange to come the next day, so I was like, ugh. So I didn't even leave Austin until like 8 something that night, and I was tired, and oh man, by the time they left, I was starving. I was so hungry, and I was just like, oh, I need to eat now. And so I just pulled in and got fast food and, you know, ate it on the drive home. And so I got back. It was late. I was tired. I was kind of like, ugh. But it was okay. So then get this, though. So, like, the next day, we get a call, and, like, they said that, you know, like, they maybe couldn't come right then. They weren't sure. So then we were just like, it was just a pain in the butt. So then they were supposed to come Saturday, and then on Saturday they were supposed to be here at a certain time, and we hadn't heard from them, and so we were kind of getting annoyed again. So then we called like the owner of the company, and he was like, I'm so sorry, and long story, anyway, they ended up not being able to come till Sunday. So our move was scheduled for Wednesday from Austin to Houston, which is only 2 hours apart, and they didn't show up until Sunday to deliver our stuff. But you know what, end of the day, the stuff got there. Kyle checked everything when it came, and everything was in good shape, so that's good. And I think that's about it. You know, all that's settled. We've started looking at houses slowly, but I don't know. It's like on one hand, I'm really excited about it. On the other hand, I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to deal with that right now. There's other things I want to deal with. But that's okay. And I've just been having fun. We stayed with Kyle's parents for a while. Now we're at my house. Like I said, this is my house. And so I've been having fun with my mom and my dad. And I think that's about it for now, everybody, you know, and I will show you guys the belly. It's, let me just tell you that the belly has definitely gone ploop. It has gotten bigger, and I have gained about 5 pounds so far, and I think that's it for now. So anyway, I guess I will see you guys next week, and I'll tell you about the doctor's visit, and I'm really excited. That'll be cool, and hopefully I'll be able to tell you when my ultrasound is scheduled, and you know, alright, so that's all for now. So yay for 15 weeks, and I will just talk to everybody later. Oh, wait, you know what? One last thing. A girl had sent me a question. She wanted to know about gas. And it's funny because me personally, I have really not experienced an increase in gas, which is nice, but I do know that it's really common. So to the girl who was asking me, it's so common, and I know you can experience, like, you know, gas more up here, burping, and then gas below. So I really haven't had any issues with it, but I do know, like I said, it's super common. So anyway, so on that lovely note, I'll see everybody next week.